On World Cancer Day, medical experts advise on regular screening. Communication experts warn against dangers of fake news, especially on social media. Plus, Akwa Ibom State Corps professionals offer solutions to Nigerian tax reform bill. A very good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us on the news at 7 here on NTA Channel 12, Uyo. Remember, this broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times Channel 103 and on our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. We now bring you the news in detail. As the global community marks the 2025 World Cancer Day, attention has been drawn to the need for all stakeholders to unite against cancer by ensuring regular medical checks for early. Ms. Udemobong, who spoke with some residents, reports that the theme for this year's celebration is United by Unique.
Cancer is one of the leading causes of deaths in the 21st century, as it threatens and affects millions of people globally. It's a disease characterized by the uncontrolled growth and spread of abnormal cells. World Cancer Day was first conceptualized at a summit held at UNESCO's headquarters in Paris on February 4, 1999. The meeting resulted to the Paris Declaration in 2000, which emphasized the need for international cooperation to combat cancer through improved care, research, and prevention. This year's theme, United by Unique, with the slogan, Close the Care Gap, highlights the importance of personalized care and treatment for cancer patients.
Cancer is not a death sentence. Early detection of cancer and early treatment is the way to go for cancer therapy.
It can be genetic, Basically, most cancers, we do not really know the cause of most cancers, but we know the risk factors. When we say risk factors, we mean what are those things you can do, disposed to.
Medical experts say every experience with cancer is unique, and it takes unity to create a world where people look beyond the disease and see the people before the patients.
Cancer is a terminal illness in most cases. Terminal illness in the sense that it is something they are going to live with for the rest of their life, sometimes till they finally die. So somebody who has cancer today might be very rich, but by the time he starts treating, buying medication, 2, 3, 4, 5 months down the line, he becomes broke. So I think the government can come in and find a way to help subsidize cancer treatments.
When you're diagnosed of cancer, you are advised to take your treatment to the latter. If you're advised to do surgery or if you're advised to do chemotherapy, just follow through with your regimens, and then you will be good.
To commemorate this day, people around the world are encouraged to stand up for those affected by cancer and promote awareness, education, as well as improve self-care practices.
It's a disease of the cells of the body, and what happens is that the cells are growing beyond their borders, so they are growing uncontrollably. Creating workshops or seminars to help people to understand the meaning of cancer. They could also have maybe different cancer centers, at least, where they can either give information or give help to those who may actually be coming down with it, because one of the pain about cancer is that the treatment is quite expensive.
Cancer, they said, is a deadly disease, but it can be controlled when you detect it at the early stage. So my advice to the public is we should be checking ourselves in the hospital once in a while to know if we have symptoms of the cancer so that it can be controlled.
It's a sickness, it's a very dangerous one. At least the advice to the people is the people should go to the hospital and check themselves frequently whether they have it or not.
This year's celebration emphasizes the tailored treatment and care for cancer patients, recognizing that each individual's journey with cancer is distinct and requires a personalized approach. In Uyo, Dunamis Demebong, NTA News.
To security matters, Akwa Ibom State Police Command and youth across the state are collaborating to fight crime. Kelvin Samuel reports that this is part of the outcome of a meeting between the Commissioner of Police and youth leaders held at the state's police headquarters, Uyo.
The essence of this meeting between the State Commissioner of Police and the youth leaders drawn from the 31 local government areas of Akwa Ibom State is to form a synergy that will ensure peace and security across the 31 local government areas of the state.
State Police Commissioner Mohammed Azari, while addressing the people, note that the command will not take it lightly with any group of persons who, for any reason, takes law into their hands. He reassures that the police under his watch will, however, ensure that the youth are given their pride of place.
We should be conscious that the laws of the land are very paramount to the peace and security of Akwa Ibom State. So please, if you have any problem or any challenge or challenges in your various communities, please take it up with the police authorities in your domain so that we'll be able to mediate with whoever that is in contention with you or whoever that is having the problem with you to be able to resolve it without resorting to taking laws into our hands.
Some of the youth leaders commend the CP's fatherly disposition in the fight against crimes while assuring him of their unalloyed support to help him succeed.
For him to call us and have this dialogue together, it means there's a pathway for Akwa Ibom State to go. And I think with this, we'll have enough peace in Akwa Ibom State.
And we have given him our word as youth leaders of our respective local government that we are going to take this home, escalate it to the nooks and crannies of all our local governments, and also tell the people they need to give peace a chance, especially the youth.
That the both parties have agreed to work together for the overall interests of the state and the nation at large. From the Akwa Ibom State Police Headquarters, Kelvin Samuel, NTA News.
We take a commercial break. When we return, we'll take a look at the dangers of fake news. Please stay.
Man, but no good as we use our hand, they destroy our communities. Every backyard now for Niger Delta now, fire camp, illegal bunkering don't spoil and scatter our environment, kill our aquatic life, black suits everywhere. Our people they die small because of different bad sickness. We black suits they cause now bunkering. That is why the movement for the survival of the Ijon ethnic nationality in the Niger Delta, Mosend, they tell everybody to get up today and now save our land, save our heritage, our pride. Everybody, youth, women, community leaders, CDC, traditional rulers, politicians, and security agencies, plus government, all of us get responsibility. No promote, no allow, no participate, no encourage, no sponsor. Yes, now bunkering for our communities where they bring black suits so that our people go there alive. Make we come together, speak with one voice, stop the illegal bunkering, make we stop today and save the future of our children. Make life better for our people. Now, Directorate of Reorientation of Mosend and powered by Office of the Chief of Defense Staff, they send this message.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afara Fort, Over Back Road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afara Fort, Over Back Road, Uyo, your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
You're welcome back to the news. Akwa Ibom State Corp professionals have organized a symposium to discuss the implications and way forward of the Nigerian tax reform bill on the economic growth of the states. Joy Ubani reports that the event was a gathering of professionals and stakeholders from different sectors of the states.
Growth and development of Akwa Ibom State has brought together key stakeholders and experts to strategize ways to maximize the benefits of the Nigerian tax reforms bill on Akwa Ibom State economy. Chairman of Akwa Ibom Investment Corporation, Owidong Idemeko, speak on the economic opportunities and challenges posed by the tax reforms bill.
The Nigerian Tax Reform Bill is a bold step towards a more sustainable fiscal framework. However, for it to succeed, we must ensure that its implementation aligns with the principles of equity, federalism, and economic justice.
Some stakeholders also analyze benefits and effects of the tax reforms bill on Nigeria economy.
The issue of tax must be something that a commoner, as we find even outside the countries, will be used to the idea by systemic orientation and reorientation. And then by letting people know what it takes to take tax. What is it? Is it useful? And how will it benefit even the common man?
Population is not the same thing as capacity, economic capacity. You can have 7.2 million population in Akwa Ibom, and they have a higher economic capacity than 11 million in Kano. That's a statement of fact.
There was an interactive session by participants fostering robust discussion on the tax reforms bill. The symposium scored the importance of collaborative effort in implementing tax reforms bill for sustainable economic growth in Akwa Ibom State.
The symposium was organized by Akwa Ibom State core professionals, a collegiate of career professionals and public affairs analysts that took interest in the development within our country vis-a-vis the bills before the National Assembly, 10th National Assembly, that is, on the Nigerian tax reforms. By the time all the sectors of the states and the country has taken a cursory look at this tax reform, what will come up or come out of it will be a widely acceptable tax reform that will engender a robust economy, not only for Akwa Ibom State, but for Nigeria as a whole.
A communique is expected to be presented to the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly for further proceedings and implementation to enhance the state fiscal policies and governance. Joy Bani, NTA News.
Another commercial break beckons. When we return, more stories will come your way. Please stay.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Rosebay Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24-hour power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Chilos Badge Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
You're welcome back. Uyo residents are appealing to both the federal and state governments to intervene in the recent hike in the prices of tomatoes and onions to make them affordable and available in the markets. Evelyn Etefia, who visited some major markets in the state capital, filed in this report.
Rise in the cost of tomatoes and onions has drawn the attention of some residents who express worry over the high cost of the vegetable, considering its importance in food. Some sellers shared their challenges and reasons why there is hike in price of onions and tomatoes.
So now they buy like 100 times, go buy 7 bags or 10 bags. Now they buy 1 bag of 450,000 naira.
Things are expensive in the market. It's not only onions now. Maggi, crayfish, so many things.
Onions they cost, but they buy for my oga. I don't know what to make the cost now.
Sometimes the face of Indian die. Because of that, I rain the food. I make anything cost like that.
Maybe it was because of Christmas. Maybe only onions they cost of Nigeria as now. Everything they cost.
Onions is very expensive. It's 300 naira for each.
Others attributed the hike to Christmas and New Year festivity, noting that the prices are gradually coming down after the New Year.
In the continent,
as it was last year, they have not stepped up the price yet. It's not coming down and it's not going up for now. But we don't know the next move, whether it will still go up.
We don't reduce so much.
300 naira onions for each. Their price is 100 naira, so it has not yet come down.
Residents are hopeful that the state and federal government will step in urgently to arrest the situation. In Uyo, Evelyn Etefia, NTA News.
To one of our headline stories, Uyo residents are raising concerns over the increase in the spread of fake news in the society, appealing to the federal and state governments to put up appropriate measures to control the situation. Blessing Edet, who sampled the opinions of some residents, came back with this report.
Fake news is a false or misleading information presented as legitimate news which has the aim of damaging the reputation of a person, entity, or making money through advertising revenue. Fake news has been a persistent threat to global communication with consequences for individuals and communities. Some residents of Uyo say fake news is dangerous, especially during disease outbreak, like what happened during COVID-19, when people were told to mix all kinds of concussion as remedy for the pandemic. Others say fake news could lead to trust issues among friends, appealing that government should devise appropriate sanction or punishment for perpetrators of fake news to serve as deterrent to others. Communication experts have attributed the rise in fake news to the advent of the new media and advise people to always cross-check every information they receive, especially from the social media, to avoid being misled by fake news. Fake news and misinformation are on increase, hence everyone must be careful to avoid being victim of fake news or misinformation.
It's very needful for every one of us not to repost stories we see. Every story we see on the internet should be verified, as it were, to be sure of what you're sending out, because sending out the wrong message could set the whole country on fire.
Fake news is a false or misleading information presented as legitimate news, which has the aim of damaging the reputation of a person, entity, or making money through advertising revenue. Fake news is being a persistent threat to global communication with consequences for individuals or communities. Some residents of Uyo say fake news is dangerous, especially during disease outbreak, like what happened during COVID-19, when people were told to mix all kinds of concussion as remedy for the pandemic.
In terms of fake news, people do that to promote their social media handles. Some they just want to go viral. In these days we are in digital era, so many people want to promote their page. So if they should bring such false news, people would like to click on that link, and people would like to watch the news, or they would like to read the blog. So when they read it, I guess they are making more money.
It involves spreading false information. There's information that are not true. I'll not like try to spread it more like to the audience. I'll just try to like, sometimes I might not even comment on that.
Others say fake news could lead to trust issues among friends, appealing that government should devise appropriate sanctions or punishment for perpetrators of fake news to serve as a deterrent to others.
It can kill. If you go to social media, you will discover that so many people want to have money by all means, by destroying people's name. Anything that's happened, they will just pick it and put it on social media. Before you know it, it will turn to something else.
Fake news and misinformation are on increase. Hence, everyone must be careful to avoid being victim of fake news or misinformation. Blessing added. NTA.
Up next is sports. Horses are symbols of quartering sports across the world because of their agility and strength. Though some may argue that horse racing is exclusive to the prominent in the society because of its capital-intensive nature, the good news is that now we have local bred horses known as Niger breeds, which are gradually shaping horse racing as a national sport in Nigeria. Austin Edemodu tells us more.
A spectacular view of horses on the track. Polo grass. How about the Doba? Or even in war times, horses remain indispensable ally of humans.
You can see that all the wars, Islamic wars fought before now and this, horses were very much important. Now wars are over. Now is the time for peace. That is to tell you that you can use something for two ways, positive or negative, but each in this case is win-win.
Winning is ultimate in horse racing, and the sport is gaining popularity in the country. Horses come in different breeds. Famous among them are the Argentina, Brazil, Sudanese breeds, which have reputation of endurance and strength. However, to import one of these foreign breeds could cost an average of 60 million naira without any guarantee they will adapt and succeed.
You know, these horses are in a different topography. They come to Nigeria and they don't acclimatize. So you buy these horses, you know, very expensive, and then they come here and die in a year.
This situation has thrown up.
And that's a wrap on the English segment of the news. Emedi Ongumo will be up next with the news in translation. My name is Dianime Uku. Good evening.
Menta ke fangsong ireme nombono witemebo e wangadika ke si ireme mo ke ufoi wak bagudon e kutu cancer. Menta ke fang me kombok e bombono wo etre aritang mbok mido ko paniko. Me bowo e no mention sion sene mo ke banga ke tax. O kangen mi ko mo nyung medo e medion mo kamando tombok dubre yomi. Ufoton polisi kesterem ediana yemme iwat manatoro esio ntme eduwem unyan kebio ami ekero neme ekenemeke a commissioner kenemeke commissioner police ekeneme akeni yege neme ye iwat kesterem ya ko yo ngombo mi to kombongo
madai woru fogotuma polisi akeni yege neme yemme iwat edaga kiwot nko kara eda piedo boket akedo ritang banga usung naik benam yak seta kwaibum aba ke memonom mon sirongo e kamada i wuru fo tuma borisi ete Mohammed Azare ama boku fo tuma mi iri de tan yaka ke banga wondo make me bogo ame digi iben mbet isan ku bogomo ngene ye aso nga bo ku fogo tuma borisi ku karamo aya krebo kenam sifon enom miwat aru sok memmon e daga kiwot miwat e mai kom e kamba dai wuru fogo tuma borisi nanga pan nendio yido ke setemi enyonge bo kemmimo yayino anye yogi bedem manatoru karamo ari krunen adoke eke daka keda ke bogomi afuramo e mai nyemme ari sanga ke namutum manatoru emem uforo yenkori ari rogidi obio kwaibum yidat a Nigeria mi ku fogotum NTA
ukanyen tembongen atrero ndube humi asire tutumbong